everyone, this is Debbie from Project 39 Mini Albums. I have a project share and an enabler alert at the same time. I popped into my local Tuesday morning and they had this Tim Holtz Stamp and Die set. It even has an embossing folder and it is called Cat Chat. The number on it is 662130, but I looked it up and I couldn't get it. Maybe that's under Sizzix, I don't know. But it's from 2017. But I needed to make a gift or get something for my mother-in-law, and I thought I would make her a gift of cards, and obviously with the cat theme, you can guess. She has cats. She has crazy cats, so this is perfect for her and her cats. I first played around with some Tim Holtz products. I used Distress Oxide in Ripe Persimmon and Cracked Pistachios, but mostly I used Distress Ink in Peacock Feathers and Spiced Marmalade. I basically just took a, one of these things and just did it in splotches and then did the orange and then took water drops and, I just played. Basically, that's what I did. And you can see some experiments and some not, but that's perfect for the back of the box. There's some orange, but it's fun to just play with products sometimes and not have a particular goal in mind. I was inspired by something I had seen in Pinterest using a different Tim Holtz Cats stamp set. If I remember, I'll put it in the description box. If not, go to my Pinterest. I usually link my Pinterest in my link tree. So go to my link tree and you'll see which stamp set I used or where I got my inspiration from. But anyhow, then I made a box. I don't have instructions on how to do it. I just sort of winged it. Wung it. And just made a box to hold the cards. So I also included envelopes for the cards, but let me show you the cards and we'll go fairly quickly and I'll tell you how I made it. So obviously I played around with the blue peacock feathers and just played around with it. And then in this one I played around with the yellow and orange. I think it was orange and light orange. I'm just trying to make backgrounds at this point and just playing around. So that's what I did. I cut a 8.5 by 11 piece of paper in half at 5.5 and just played around with it. And then when I was all done, I took a die and cut out my card front. And then I also cut out one matching color for the back. I had a set of plaid stencil and I just sort of took some ink and rubbed it a little bit and then took the other color and rubbed it and then spritzed it with water. So it wasn't a real hard plaid. So there is Thinking of Mew. This was from a different stamp set. I think it was Lawn Fawn, but it's been a while. Then this one, it says We Make a Perfect Pair. This just was one of the things I was playing around with. The fish skeleton was in the stamp set. And I used clear embossing powder and heat set it. And then I used this wild honey embossing powder and heat set it. And then I inked around it. And that's how you get that mottled look. Here again, I played with the plaid stencil and just inked around it and spritzed it with water and, basically just played, which is so much fun. I played with the wild honey embossing powder and I put that on top of some blue that I had inked. Then I used a die and cut it square, and then I had a coordinating die to cut the blue cardstock out there. This yarn ball was in the stamp set, and obviously I took a pen and just made a big tangle of yarn down there at the bottom. So it says, hope you're feeling better. Don't know where this came from. It was in my stash. It does say celebrate. Can you see that? It's really weird. But anyhow, I had fun inking this. Isn't that cool? And then I took remnants of some of the things and used a die, another unnamed die, and made the balloons. I did see this from Pinterest. Somebody else had made these banners with the fish skeletons, and I thought that would make a cool background. Then I put the cat and a bottle of milk in front of it, saying it's potty time. And this is the same as the other. I mean, I say it's the same, but you know, they're all different because you're never going to get the same background twice. See, look at how dark that one is. But I was doing it at the same time. I was just playing around with it. Lots of fun. Love the kitty cats. Same thing. This time I took a micron marker and just went around the outside of the card just for some added interest. And I drew a line from the balloon. On this one, I took thread and put the line on from the balloon to the tail. Different look, but that was such a pain I decided to use the marker for the next one. Thinking of Mew, thought that would be good for get well or sympathy or just hi, how you doing sort of thing. And same thing, party banners with the fish skeletons. Lots of fun. It was a lot of fun to do. It's nice to play around. I love this color combination. My mother-in-law loves bright colors, so I thought it would be fun to do something using those bright colors, and just made her a set of cards. It's just for her. So again, Tuesday morning. It's called Cat Chat. It's from 2017, and it's got an embossing folder as well. I did not use that, but lots of fun. So thanks so much for watching. Have a fabulous day.